Welcome back. This is Lucian's Sword, and we're gonna do the Throne of Want in this episode, which consists of two boss fights. One boss fight is the Throne Watcher and Throne Defender. It's two boss people in the same room. One of them's kind of a heavy tank type boss, and the other one is a faster, nimbler kind of attack person. And the second boss is Nashandra in her true form, Queen Nashandra. And I'm gonna go to the boss chamber in the Throne of Want, and I'm gonna go through the strategies for both the boss fights, rather, because you fight them back to back. So now that we have the King's Ring and the what's it called? I'm gonna cut this part out in the video, but the Giant's Kinship, we'll be able to do both bosses. So let's find Drangleic Castle, and we're gonna warp to the King's Gate. Alright, from the King's Gate, that's an invasion summon sign. You probably see a lot of summon signs around here, but let's go ahead and equip the King's Ring to open the door. Now, if you've come here, if you've been following my walkthrough series, this should be the first time that you're opening the door. If, however, you decided that you wanted to come open this door as soon as you got the King's Ring, but before getting the Giant's Kinship, you may have already fought the Throne Watcher and Throne Defender. However, without the Giant's Kinship, which we got in the memories, you won't be able to fight Nashandra and beat the game. But once you do get the Giant's Kinship, you can go ahead and head down, and it'll immediately start that boss fight. Let's see the Emerald Maiden.
My journey is already complete. My name is Shanalot. The dragon gave me this name, for I was born with I was born of dragons, by ones who would cozen fate herself. But they failed. I did not come out as intended. Fate would not be bested. And men were cursed once again.
I'm not sure what she's saying.
If you proceed, knowing that you will take the throne and link the fire.
She was made by dragons and men and failed.
She covets the first
basically
flame
caused the curse,
the
I'm guessing.
Put Nashandra to rest.
That's why I like Body Vidya's videos. He explains all this stuff because it's pretty deep. Alright, after talking to her, let's go into the Throne of Want zone now. The Throne of Want zone is basically a long path to the boss chamber. There's no enemies to worry about. Just don't fall off the cliff. I'm guessing that's what these bloodstains are. Let's watch. That's pretty funny, actually. Yeah, so the boss strategies for the Throne Watcher and Throne Defender, they're unique because if you kill one of them before the other is close to dying, the one that's still alive will attempt to resurrect the one that you just killed, and when they resurrect him, he'll be at full health. So you really want to manage this boss fight, and you want to attack both of them, you know, somewhat consistently so that they are both getting damaged, you know, not exactly at the same time, but you just want to have them both pretty low HP. So when you kill one, the other one doesn't even have enough time to try and revive the other who just died before you kill it. So go ahead and summon the head of Vengarl and Benhart of Jugo, I find summoning the NPCs is better than summoning people, because the NPCs can tank, like, way better than real people. Real people die fast. These guys have, like, I feel 10 times the health of regular players. So go ahead and summon both, and this is my first time being here, so I'm going to fight Throne Watcher and Throne Defender. After we do that, immediately it's going to go into a boss fight scene with Nashandra, so we don't even have an option really. One final thing, before we go and fight the Throne Watcher and Defender, you might want to equip some kind of poison mist or toxic poison that you can get with the flame pyromancies. There's toxic mist and there's poison mist. That'll poison both of these guys. Are you kidding me, Vengarl? Did you just drop off a cliff? Wow, that was weird. Alright, well, anyways, if you get the poison stuff, you can damage them both at the same time. They're weak to poison. If you don't have pyromancy, you can use poison knives or poison arrows. Anybody can use poison knives. You don't have to be a caster or anything. That's one way to take them down. I don't use poison. I'm just gonna do it my own way. But that's how you can do it. Now, I'm also gonna go into strategy for Nashandra, because she's back to back, and I'm not gonna have time to talk to you about Nashandra once we get going. So, Nashandra is actually pretty easy considering she's the last boss in the game. Her attacks are really manageable. If she performs a cursed beam, just step to the side. You can run close and hit her. All you want to do is watch out for the dark beacons. She basically creates these beacons, and if you stand near them, you get cursed with dark. So anytime she creates the beacons, just create some distance with her. And if you're a caster like me, she's actually really easy as long as you have a tank like Benhart or Vengarl, assuming they don't jump off a cliff and die before the boss fight. I think he got nervous. But yeah, as long as these guys survive the fight with the Throne Watcher and Defender, they can tank her, and you'll probably kill her before she even turns her attention to you. Now, if you're not having NPCs, you're fighting her solo, just watch the beacons. You want to run away from the beacons. It's a big boss chamber. Or you can try to destroy the beacons before they do anything. And she's pretty straight up, just dodging her attacks. It's not that hard. So that being said, I'm gonna go back so I can resummon Vengarl, and then we're gonna take on both these bosses. Alright, this time let's go ahead and go in before they kill themselves. Alright, here we go. Let's give my computers a chance to come in. I like when he turns his back to us. Makes it a lot easier to hit them. Notice I'm trying to kill them both at about the same time. Once they get down in health, they do make their blades like thunder. So you gotta watch out. Okay, one's down. Now we can quickly kill this one. That's it. See, it's really not that bad, and luckily we have both the NPCs at pretty good health. So now we're gonna fight Nashandra. Last boss in Dark Souls. It's been really fun making these videos, guys. I'm really happy you guys, for the most part, seem to like them.
You have proven yourself to me.
Nashandra, she is the smallest piece of Manus, the father of the Abyss. long ago, Manus was defeated in Ulysseal, and he split into fragments, and all the fragments recollected, and they assumed
Now, be one.
the human form of Nashandra. She's the one that convinced Vendrick to go across and fight the giants and everything, and she's generally a pretty bad person. Okay, there's her beacons, so we want to stay away from those. We can just sit here and let our NPCs tank while we just kill her from the distance. It's not that noble, but it gets the job done. And, alright, I'm all out of, oh no, man, I didn't even see that attack coming. Oh, well, I don't know why I did that, guys. I completely panicked. To be honest, I did. I should have just used a herb and restored some of my spells and just finished her off. But I panicked when I ran out of spells, and I thought I had to go melee kill her. And, yeah, it didn't work out. So, but now we got our phantoms full health. This should be a pretty simple kill. I got all my spells now. So let's try this again. Get a little different intro here for seeing her the second time. It's kind of cool. If you beat her the first time, you don't even get this intro.
Brave undead. You have proven yourself to me.
Basically the same thing, but a little different looking, so you get to see both versions in this video. That's the good part.
Now, be one with the dog.
Yeah, if you are gonna melee her, watch out for that attack she does. Really easy to dodge that attack for the most part. Yeah, if you get too close to her though, she'll try to do that area of effect spell that you saw her kill me. I don't really care if Vengarl dies, but I want Vengarl to live because I think if you let him help you beat enough bosses, he'll yeah, that's her big one. He'll give you a sword. That's it. Really easy if you're a caster. Soul of Nashandra. This is pretty much the end of the game now. There's no way to leave this room after you beat her except to walk to the back, and it'll straight up put you into the credits. Once you're into the credits, you get the achievement for beating the game at the end, and you get the option to move on to New Game Plus or not. If you don't, you can go to New Game Plus at any time from the bonfire in Majula. You can just select Begin Journey to Drangleic, and that'll move you to New Game Plus. But once you get to New Game Plus, there's no way back. So make sure you're as prepared as you can be, because things are going to get a lot harder in the New Game Plus. I'm going to not go into New Game Plus right away. I'm going to go ahead and defeat King Vendrick, because I haven't done that yet, and I'm also going to do the Ancient Dragon. So look for those videos ahead. So this is not quite goodbye on my Dark Souls walkthrough. Still got a couple more videos, but it is the end of the general walkthrough, so that's pretty awesome. Been a really fun walkthrough for the most part. Thank you for everybody who's watched my videos, especially for those that have commented, giving me support. It really made me excited to finish. Without your guys' support, don't know if I would have finished this quick, so thank you, and hope you had a good boss fight here. Let's watch the ending to the credits. I'm pretty sure those are the golems that Vendrick stole from the giants. And the golems built his castle and everything. I think they can be controlled, I don't know. If you're curious about the ending and what it all means and everything, I'll go ahead and put a link to Fadi Vidya's video
You who link the
explaining
fire.
the event ending.
You who bear the curse.
It's a little different from Dark
Once the
Souls 1
fire is
ending.
lit, souls will flourish anew, and all of this will play out
It sounds the
again.
same, but you don't even get a choice to light the fire or not.
It is your choice to embrace.
Even though they say you
renounce
get a
this.
choice, you really don't. They don't even give you that option, so your only choice is to go to New Game Plus or not. That's the real choice. Since I don't see him linking a bonfire, I just see him taking the throne. I'm assuming he's not gonna link the bonfire, so.
Great sovereign, take your throne.
And by the way, who's talking to him? Is that the Emerald Herald?
What lies ahead, only you can see.
Gotta admit, that's pretty badass that we've killed like pretty much every single great creature in the whole Drangleic, except for the ancient dragon. And I mean, the ancient dragon is pretty much a demigod, so, but we are gonna take him out now that we're a king. And of course, we don't want anybody competing with our kingship, so we're gonna go take out Vendrick also. Well, guys, congratulations, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next episode, hopefully, which is the Ancient Dragon and King Vendrick. Good job beating the game. Look forward to what they're calling Project Beast. I think it might be Demon Souls 2 for PS4. Can't wait for that. This is Lucian's Sword. See you next time.